Hey everybody, how are you? Thank you for watching. This is the hashtag Embarrass Harris video that we promised you. That dude to my right is my cousin, my in real life cousin Josh. Hello, cousin Josh.
How's it going, man? Sick hair, right? On purpose. I did not condition it tonight. I didn't want it puffy for this. I wanted it to look great for the fans and for you. You probably
Sick
can't see
hair.
it.
I cannot see it. It's sick though. It is sick. You know how many times I've referred to my hair as sick in my life? 17.
12.
No, 17. It was actually 17 times. Got the first trivia question wrong. All right. So first off, I want to say we intended to do this live. We actually started it a couple times live. We apologize. We weren't quite able to pull off the live part of it. There was a big echo sound wise. It happens. It's technology. It's nobody's fault. We just couldn't quite get it ironed out. So we recorded this, but we would still love for you to make fun of me as this goes along. Hit us in the comments. As the questions go by, this is going to wind up being trivia. As the questions go by and they're very obvious, go ahead and post the answers and what a knucklehead I am for not knowing them. I'll explain what we're talking about in a second. This whole video came about because we were trying to think of a way to encourage people to subscribe to the channel. We have a lot of viewers of the channel, but not tons of people were subscribing. And so how could we get them? Okay, if we get to 35,000 subscribers, we'll do something to embarrass me. And I mean, I didn't love that idea, Josh.
Yeah, I mean, I was like, can you just eat meat on camera? I know you've been a vegetarian for 10 plus years, whatever.
That's not embarrassing. That would be like
I know.
upsetting. Plus, I'm guessing I'd get sick. It's been 20 something years. So basically, we put it out to the viewers and the listeners. We said, hey, what are some ideas? One idea was get a possum tattoo. One was shave your head. One was grow a beard. And in the end, so Josh, you've made some appearances on the YouTube channel before, but you're a regular. You've been a regular for as long as there's been a Harris football podcast. You're on it every Friday, and your appearances are very well known for your enjoyment of bad things.
Yeah. I mean, again, you call them bad things. I call them entertainment. You call them lowbrow. I call them, what most people in America and the world enjoy. But again, it's beneath you, so I get it. So,
I mean, do I think it's beneath me? I don't know. I mean, when you don't like something, does that mean that you're considering it beneath you? I don't know. I just don't care for it. I don't care for reality TV, and I don't care for
like to dip your toe in and at least test it out and go, hey, you know what? I get why you like it. It's probably mindless. You sit in bed after a tough day of work. I could totally get it. You just go, nope, not for me. Nope, not for me. I would just have a negative reaction to it.
So you think that my hesitance towards pop culture is much more about my own opinion of myself, that if I were to allow myself to enjoy it, it would tell me something that I don't like about myself. Yeah.
You get sick from it.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm not sure I agree, but probably there's a lot of people watching who do. And therefore, we thought that, and who listen to the podcast as well. Every time you mention some Nintendo game from the 90s that I've never heard of, or some character from Harry Potter, I've never seen a Harry Potter movie. Like, it's just not my jam. So people you're all going to get your revenge on me now, because the hashtag Embarrass Harris experiment now is turning into trivia, as I mentioned earlier. Josh, how many trivia questions have you devised for me?
You got 9 trivia questions, and I think it's pretty common knowledge that most people would be aware of. I tested it out on my wife, 9 for 9. I tested it out on my wife's friend, 9 for 9. Listen, it's multiple choice. You might be able to come up with 4. I'd be impressed if you get 5. Again, you might guess it right. You're a smart guy. I know that. But again, these are questions that I think most typical people, the way I explained it is, even if you're not aware of this, maybe you swipe something on Instagram, you ask a friend, hey, what's this? And then you put it in your memory bank. I don't think you have that in your game. Whether it's, oh, what's that song? I heard this weird. No, you don't have it. You're not inquisitive. You want nothing to do with that type of stuff. This is what I like. I'm Chris Harris. So I said, great. Here's stuff that I think most human beings or people on Earth are aware of, and I'm not sure you are.
I'm not sure I am either, and it's going to be quite humiliating, but I mean, that's fine. I don't mind it. I'm glad to do it. I hope people have a good laugh. And the point, again, I just want to re-emphasize, like, yes, I think you're going to think these are easy. I haven't seen them, right? It was, thank you for producer Dave Hewitt for putting this together and working really hard and stressing out. And I'm sorry, Dave, and you've done a great job. And thank you to Dave Piper and thank you to Dylan for putting together all the materials and stuff. The idea here is not to ask me, like, who Harry Potter's third roommate was, right? Like, it's not obscure. Yeah. These are things that people, all right. I am ready. I've girded myself. I am ready. So go ahead and embarrass Harris.
All right. And just so you know, these are multiple choice questions, Chris. Just like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, but you have no lifelines. All right. Question number one. You can read it as well, but I will start it out with Netflix's super popular show, which I know you loved. Joe
I know this one.
Exotic. Joe
I know this one.
Exotic, the star of Tiger King, lost his Greater Wynwood Exotic Animal Park to his rival activist and big cat rescue owner. What is her name?
It says cast, so I
I
can't.
know.
I forfeit this question. There's a typo, so I can't. No,
I know
I
it's
know. I
sensitive.
actually think I know it. What's interesting is like, I'm thinking of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, right? So like, what often, Terry Sanders would be a real person, or Janice Leary would be a real person, or Deborah Stiles would be a real person. But for whatever reason, probably because of Twitter, like people posting memes, I think that it's D. Carol Baskin.
That is correct. You're one for one. D. Carol Baskin. I wonder if there's going to be some more spelling errors in here. I don't know if I put that one in. All right, let's go. I think we might have a visual next. All right, Chris, we have 4 photos here. I'm not sure if you know who any of these people are, but they are super popular reality TV shows
Oh
hosts.
wow.
So, question number 2. Which of these reality TV hosts would you find hosting The Bachelor on ABC? I'm not giving you
Okay.
names of any of these people.
Nope. Okay. All right. So I remember watching a little bit of the first season of Survivor, and that I don't remember that guy's name, but that guy's A.
Okay, that's Jeff Probst. Good.
Okay. Uh,
I'm not going to give you any more hints, but okay.
I think
Um,
D is Tom Bergeron, because he used to be on TV, local TV in Massachusetts when I was a little kid, and I think he does Dancing with the Stars.
I'll tell you at
So
the end when you're done, when you give me your
okay, all
answer.
right.
I'm
I don't
not here
need
to help you out.
You're not here to help me out. But after that, good God, The Bachelor. Uh, I mean, at this point, no freaking idea. I knew Tom Bergeron's name. That was pretty good. Although that's some ancestral memory buried from when I was 10 years old. Um, C looks like somebody who would not be on a dating show. Nothing against him, but he just doesn't have that classic like MC hosting type face. So I'm gonna guess it's B.
B is correct. That is Chris
Woo!
Harrison. C is Tom Colicchio. You can find him cooking, or you can find him on Top Chef, and that was Tom Bergeron. Wow, Chris, 2 for 2. I should have went harder.
So is Tom Bergeron on Dancing with the Stars? Did I get
He
that
is.
right?
I
I
think
only knew
secretly
that
you're
because
watching these shows.
I'm not. I promise you, I'm not. I didn't realize how much of it filtered in.
All right. Walt Disney's incredibly popular Frozen tells the story of a fearless princess who sets off on a journey to find their strange sister, whose icy powers have inadvertently trapped their kingdom in eternal winter. What is the name of the princess?
Uh,
You want me to read through the names? A.
no, no.
Elsa. B.
Okay.
Okay. B.
No, you go
Anna.
ahead. You go ahead.
C. Nina. D. Moana.
Okay. Well, it's not Moana. I think that's a different movie. Uh,
I didn't even want to put that one in. George like throw it in. I'm like, he's probably heard the name Moana. I was like, that's a
I will.
throwaway.
Okay. The larger point here is that have I ever seen Frozen? God, no. I have no idea. Right. However, I do. This is going to be so bad. I think I'm going to get this one right. I think I'm going to be 3 for 3, and I hope this doesn't upset you. But the reason that I know the answer, Josh, is hilarious.
I know why you're gonna know. I know why you're gonna know. I asked Adam on this, and you're gonna give the answer that Adam said. Why you'll know this, but go.
Because it's in the New York Times crossword puzzle all the time. Was that what he said?
No, he goes. Chris will figure it. Well, what do you think the answer is?
I think it's A, Elsa. It's Nordic, right? I think it's
Adam goes. He'll pick up on it. He's smart. He'll go. It's a Nordic fairy tale, and he'll pick up on the name. And I go.
Right.
There's no chance. Wow,
So,
man. I should have went harder.
Elsa. So that's 3 for 3. I'm the man. And I will say the Nordic thing, I'm too dumb. I never would have gotten it, but I do the New York Times crossword puzzle. So I got that for the most snooty, elitist reason possible. So please make fun of me.
So, all right. So you're 3 for 3. I will say these were probably the easier questions.
All right.
All right. Which one of these is not a first name of a Kardashian or Jenner woman? A. Kendall. B. Courtney. C. Kayla. D. Chloe.
This one was pretty easy. I mean, I am a red-blooded American man. I've seen pictures of these people. So I'm going to say it's C. Kayla.
That is correct. Oh man, I should have went harder. I figured you were completely off the grid. It's like you were hiding in a bunker somewhere.
Well, I'm a red-blooded American man.
By the way, if you end up getting 8 out of 9 here, then I'm going to probably have to make a quiz again next week and go run it again for 36,000 subscribers. Okay. All right. Which singer-songwriter started his musical career in the boy band One Direction? A. Jason Derulo. B. Justin Timberlake. C. Justin Bieber. D. Harry Styles.
So I don't know, and I couldn't name you a One Direction song. That probably would have been a good question to be like, which one of these is a One Direction song? Because no chance, right? But it's not Justin Timberlake, because I know that he came way before One Direction. So it's definitely not Justin Bieber, because he didn't start in a boy band. I think I'm aware of that. I've never heard of Jason Derulo, and I have heard of Harry Styles because people like to take pictures of it. Like, didn't his car just break down and he had lunch with a fan at a house where? Is that Harry Styles?
I didn't get that claim at work, so I don't know.
I'm gonna say between A and D, I have really absolutely no idea. Is Jason Derulo a real person? I assume you picked a real person there. I'm going to say Harry Styles, D.
Harry Styles is correct.
Oh, this is not embarrassing at all. This is amazing.
Go. All right. Which one? There's no way you're getting this.
No way.
This you have no chance at. Which one of these celebs would not be found on Bravo TV? A. Bethany Frankel. B. Jax Taylor. C. Lisa Rinna. D. Johnny Bananas Devenanzio.
Did you make up D? Is that
every single one of these people is a huge
All right. Well, we're
reality TV person.
Right. Now you have certainly reached the point where I have absolutely no idea. I've never heard of these 4 people, not in my life, not once. The name Bethany Frankel, vaguely. I guess Lisa Rinna, vaguely. There's something in my brain. I don't know. I absolutely no idea. So I have to just make a guess. And if I guess this right, I think we just shut the whole thing down and I get to be the pop culture guy on the podcast. Is that fair?
Yeah, sure.
Not fair. B. Jax Taylor.
That's incorrect. You can find him on Vanderpump Rules on Bravo TV. The other 2, A and C, are Housewives. And D, Johnny, you can find him on MTV on Road Rules. That was the answer, D. He's a real person.
Johnny Bananas.
All right. Next one. Shape of You became the most streamed song of the decade on Spotify with 2.4 billion streams by December 2019. No, this mega hit was performed by which artist?
So it's either A, Drake, B, Ed Sheeran, C, Taylor Swift, and D, Beyonce, and it's B, Ed Sheeran.
Chris, you made it sound like you know none of these things. I gave such basic stuff. Come on, man. This entire time, I feel like you get off and then you put on Spotify and you go, all right, here comes Taylor's new album. I feel like you know who all these people are.
I don't really. That song was really famous, so yeah.
I know. I went for huge things that you acted like you had no idea. All right, I went a little back to the 90s.
I was myself.
All right, next round I'm going to go much tougher. All right, which of these women played Samantha Jones on Sex and the City?
Yeah. I have no idea. Sex and the City, not something that registered for me, so I'm going to say it is A.
A is incorrect. That's Cynthia Nixon, and she plays the character of Miranda. The answer was D, Samantha Jones, who I believe you pronounce her last name. It's Kim Cattrall. Sarah Jessica Parker, obviously, is B. She plays Carrie. And C is Kristen Davis. She plays Charlotte. So, again, most people watch these shows.
Did you watch that series all the way through?
I watched like the first 4 or 5 seasons, and then it got out of control, and I was like, I'm done with this. And then I didn't see the movies. But most people watch this.
Right, I thought you were going to say, I'll watch the first 4 or 5, and I thought the noun that come out of your mouth was going to be episodes.
Yeah.
It wasn't. It was, hey, man, it was popular. I had no idea.
7 out of 9, Chris.
All right.
Oh, I got, actually, sorry. There's one more question.
6 out of 8 right now.
I know how, 6 out of 8. In the Super Mario Brothers franchise, what gives Mario the ability to throw fire?
I mean,
A.
Go ahead.
You want me to go? A. Flower. B. Mushroom. C. Star. D. Pepper.
This is a great way to end it, right? Because
Great.
I threw fire through this entire thing. I'm going to wind up getting 6 right probably, but I got a 25% chance of getting 7 because
Just so you know, this is like any single person who's played video games would know this, and this is the most basic Mario Brothers question. People are being like, "There's no chance he doesn't get this."
I've never played Mario Brothers. I don't think I played Donkey Kong like when I was really little, right? But I never played Mario Brothers. But I play video games. I just play sports video games. I have a play PS4 right over there in the yacht. I don't think it's a mushroom because I have a sense that he like jumps on those.
I don't know, does he?
Flower, star, or pepper? I'll say a star. C.
Star is incorrect. That will make Mario invincible. A mushroom will make him grow. Oh. Pepper doesn't even exist in the game, and eating a flower will actually give Mario or whoever else the ability to throw fire. So 6 out of 9. And listen, while you got 6 out of 9, 2 of them were I feel like were complete guesses. You were down to Calicchio, and then it was okay. Yeah. I should have went harder.
I mean, I thought it was fun, and I think the fact that I didn't know anything about things that, and you're right. I knew 4 of them. Yeah. And one of those 4 I knew because of the New York Times crossword puzzle. Like, you did fine. I think you did fine. I feel sufficiently chagrined. I also feel like I need to maybe cut some slack the next time we have a pop culture conversation on the show because, I mean, honestly, I probably didn't know the Ed Sheeran song. I just knew it wasn't the other 3 people. I knew it was a guy. Like,
I'm mad because George was like, I'm going to do Drake. I'll do Ed Sheeran. I'll name 2 other huge, Drake, and she's like, you should do 2 girls, 2 guys. And I'm like, all right. And then I'm like, why did I do that? I'm like, I feel like if I put 4 men in there, I probably could have nailed you on that one, but I don't know.
You probably could have. But all right, this was fun. Josh, I appreciate you're a good sport. I hope I was a good sport.
Chris, I'm very impressed. And when you get off, I'm sure you're going to go and put on Netflix and watch whatever fake show you haven't been telling me about. And I know tomorrow when you're going for a run, I'm sure you're going to put on, I don't know, Lizzo's new album.
Lizzo. That would have been good. You should have thrown a picture up there of Lizzo and been like, who's that? And I'd be like, no idea. All right. Well, this was fun. Thank you to everybody who subscribed. I hope you will continue. If you haven't subscribed yet, click on it. Please let us have it. Let me have it, especially down in the comments, because some of the reasons I got these were pretty freaking hilarious and very illustrative of my highbrow nature. I'm a snob. I'm sorry. Thanks, everybody. Thank you, Dave Hewitt, very much for all your patience. You're the best. And we'll see you next time. Bye. Thanks so much for watching. Please, please, please smash that like button. Write a comment, tell us who else you'd like to see us review film on, and of course, best of all, please subscribe to our channel and then click that little bell above the subscribe button and you'll be notified whenever we post a new video.